Hi guys, Pastel Og Dg here. I've got a clutch today which probably won't be all that visually exciting, but it's from a Poltergeist, which is a Pastel Orange Ghost Desert Ghost, to a Pastel Motley Clown, and she is absolutely stunning, and she produced some amazing stuff last year. She made me the world's first darkling clowns, and they're stunning. So this year I used her to make some triple hets. I want to make Desert Ghost, Orange Ghost clowns, and I wanted a few more females to bolster my chances. So without further ado, which apparently according to Mr. Grant I shouldn't say, but let's go and cut these eggs and see what I made. Okay, so I got in for work tonight and I've got two clutches pipping. There's another clutch over here. I'm going to cut this one first. This one I don't expect to be overly exciting. I'm maybe just doing this for my own record, I'm not sure yet. We'll see whether this one gets released or not. So this is a Poltergeist to a Pastel Motley Clown. And I checked these before I went to work this morning, and as you can see, this one here is attached to a really nasty egg. Try and get rid of that now. Oh, disgusting. I still have got a bit yellow on my hand. It looks disgusting, but it's stained my hand. Okay, so that actually looks like a blackhead. I don't know why, because it shouldn't. Not sure where I'm going to put. I'm going to put that in with these other eggs while I'm just cutting these, so it doesn't wander off. And I didn't make blackheads out of her last year. She made the darkling clown, so don't know why that's so dark. Yeah, the only animal I put into this clutch this year is the Poltergeist into the Pastel Motley Clown, so I don't really know why that one should be as dark as it is. That's more like what I was expecting. So these guys will be triple hets. Again, not a really exciting visual clutch, but triple het clown, desert ghost and orange ghost. So if I don't release this video, I'll just use it for my records, which is what I do with all my clutches. Okay, now that's okay. Now that is completely funked up. That, I have no idea what that is. Absolutely none. The year before I put an orange dream clown in there, but I don't really know what that is. It's very pretty, whatever it is. I'll show you that again up close. I don't think I showed the camera it quite up close. I was a bit too taken aback by it. That's really cool looking, whatever it is. Don't really know what that is. What have I written on there? Poltergeist. Yes, only the Poltergeist has been in there as far as I'm aware. And again, that looks way too dark to just be from Poltergeist to Pastel Motley. Thing is, when you start to get anomalies like that appearing, you start to then doubt your clutch. Am I going to grow these things on as 3 years as triples and not produce anything out of them, which would be very disappointing. And this one is another one. See, it's really dark pastel, almost like a blackhead pastel. Maybe it's the Motley influence, I don't know, but what I do know is there absolutely shouldn't be any clowns in here, so that's either got to be a retained sperm from the year before or parthenogenesis. We'll see. Nothing will be bloody simple in my shed this year. So this is the clutch with the weird occurrence in it. I'll just go over the normal stuff that's in there to start with. They're not that exciting to look at, but this is a pastel triple het orange ghost desert ghost clown. That's a female, so that'll be staying put. This is the same again. Really nice markings. Some of the influence from the ghost and that's coming through. Look at the patterns on this animal. Absolutely stunning. That's also a girl. I have to excuse all the ink all over my hands. I've been boxing up baby snakes. So this one, I think both of these are super pastel, but one of them is just so much nicer than the other. So I think this is a super pastel triple het. Again, ghost, desert ghost clown. And that is also a female, which is very handy. You know, these triple hets are very hard to hit. So the more females I've got, the better, really. This is the nicest one. This one actually looks like it's hypo. I've got a feeling when I was doing the video I might have talked about hypos. Well, there shouldn't actually be any visual hypos in there. I was getting a bit carried away, but I can see why I would have said that, because this guy does look like a visual hypo super pastel. But I'm going to say it's a super pastel. Just a very nice version. I have no idea why it's a different colour to that. But there is Motley in here. Mum's a Motley Clown. So maybe the Motley's making some difference on some of them. I think those two look like they've probably got Motley in as well. So I'm not absolutely sure why that is so much nicer than the other one. But there you go. It certainly is. Well, it looks to me to be. And let me guess. Oh, it's a girl. Oh, awesome. Okay. The fact that they're all girls could mean that this is a complete parthenogenetic clutch. However, these guys, and they would be het clown as well. That's got clown markers. That's got clown markers. So is that. That one's probably the best ones so far. Definitely. Super pastel quite often wipes it out, so nope, brilliant. Look. Okay, so this clutch is going to give me a bit of a headache. I could grow these 4 girls up for 3 years and they not produce any desert ghost or orange ghost. So this is, I've got a bit of a conundrum ahead of me now. As I said to you when I was looking at these, the patterns on these, there's definitely orange ghost influence on them. Look at that one. And the reason I am starting myself now is because of this animal here, which I think is a super pastel, super Motley Clown. They say about parthenogenetic animals being a bit weaker than the rest of their brethren and that, but these guys all came out a week before this one, and they all shed a week before this one. I know there's a delayed type thing because of she's going to shed later because she came out the egg later, but I had to peel her off. She was completely stuck in a shed. This animal is absolutely fantastic looking, but shouldn't exist. There is no way my Poltergeist is het clown. I've bred him to many clowns in the past and never hit a clown. So this animal, I am pretty certain, is parthenogenetic. It's I think it's actually a super Motley, super pastel. It's certainly a minimum of a super Motley pastel, and it's female, which would support the theory of the parthenogenesis. And there we go. Head scratching clutch. Now I've got to decide, do I keep all these females in there because they're all girls and they're all, if they're triple hets, they're absolute powerhouses, or do I not? I could get them all tested for hypo, I suppose, in the UK, which would give me an indication. If there's no hypo in any of them, then there won't be any clown or any desert ghost. What a shame. Smashing looking clutch, but giving me an absolute headache. Well, there you go. Absolutely not what I expected. And as you can probably tell from the update part of this video, it's absolutely messed with my head now. I'm pretty sure those animals will prove out to be triple hets. But I've got that niggling amount of doubt in the back of my mind as to whether they will or not. So I could spend 3 years growing up 4 animals which may only be het clown. I'm sure if they're parthenogenetic, they would be het clowns. That female will be interesting to see how well she does if she feeds and that. I did 3 years ago put a Motley Clown into this female, but I don't think she could retain sperm for 3 years, lay a clutch of babies from, or have a clutch of babies from a darkling, Enchi, and then the following year produce a super Motley Clown. I can't see that being a viable reason for her existence. So no, I can't see a scenario. I probably will get these. I probably will get these shed tested to see if any of them contain hypo. If they don't, then there's probably no point growing them on any further. They will. I'm 90% sure will all prove out to be het clowns because of those markers on their tails. But if they prove to have hypo, in which I can get tested in the UK without sending them all the way to the States, then it's probably worth growing them on. So, bit of a head scratcher this one. I know a lot of my clutches cause me headaches because of the amount of genes I've stacked up, and you know, sometimes my eyes let me down with the colour blindness and that, but that one I can't blame my eyes for this one. It's very a very odd clutch and very odd outcome. Beautiful animal, but yeah, it's given me a headache and it's given me a lot of doubt as to what those other females are. The fact they're all female as well has given me a bit of a worry. Anyway, I'm waffling as usual. If you did enjoy this video, please tick like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and stay safe out there.